Hey y'all, we had such a blast doing the Here Comes the Sun lesson yesterday, and you probably all have mastered that one by now. So it's time to move on in the George Harrison songbook and do While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and we'll do the demo version, which I actually like better than the full band White Album version. But we'll start playing this one through, and then I'll stop. There's really only a couple of parts, a couple of sections to it, so shouldn't take too long to get through it. It's in standard tuning, and this time the capo is at 5, and so I'll start along with it, play the intro, and then stop it, and then we'll go through what that is, if I can. Let's just run through that really quick. It's in D minor, and I'm calling it D minor from the capo, not regular D minor. So it's not really D minor, but we're going to call the chords by their shapes. So this is a D minor, and it starts with this little descending motif that really repeats throughout a lot of the verses. D minor. Second one is these two fingers from your D minor stay there, and then you finger the C note on that A string at the 3rd fret for the second one, and so you're sort of upstroking on it. Now the G, open G note, because once you move your middle finger, that G note is open. I guess it's okay to hit it a little bit, but try not to. I'm being a little bit sloppy, but try to get mostly those two high, the B and E string. So the third one is from 3rd fret on the A to 2nd. So those two fingers that were on your D minor are still there. So it goes that one, then that one, right? Then that. Now on this last one, you're down at the 1st fret on the A string, so to do that, you can't really, you can't do it with your middle finger. So what he does is, and you can hear it on George's version, he goes like this, and then this. So now when he does that little upstroke, he's careful not to hit the open high E string. So right, so you're not hitting the high A string, and then back to D minor. That's how it ends. So it goes back to the D minor. So that's on that high E string at the 1st fret. Then the B string at the 3rd fret from your D minor chord. Then the second one on that is a C. So a C, but cover the B string at the 3rd fret there, and then off. Right, open A string, then finish on a D minor. So the whole intro goes like this. Then he'll start with the vocal. This little thing here, you're going to come back to that on the outro, because that's really kind of what it fades out on. It fades out, that song ends on, this version anyway, ends on one of these. Like that, to end it. So you'll come back to that. But when it gets, now we're into the vocal, so let's let it play for a minute here. So your D minor, same walk down, the second one, third one. While my guitar C gently weeps G, A. Some helpful pedantic person commented on my video for it. That's not an A, it's an A7. I don't hear the 7 on it, but if you really want to get religious about it and listen closely, if you hear an A7, play it as an A7. I just hear it as an A, so that's what I hit. But thank you to whoever that was. I'm sure they're trying to be helpful. So they may well be right. I'm not saying they're wrong. But I'm just, for the sake of what I hear, I'm playing an A. Then it starts over again. Right, so now we're going to go back to the next part of it. Okay, on the second time through, it does the same progression, walking down. Right? Then back. Instead of going to C, instead of doing that, the second time through it goes C to F to A. So instead of G to A to finish that off, C, G, A, it goes C, F, A. Now for the chord, the I don't know why, that part, it's going to go up to a D in just a second here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, bear with me. Alright, so that's D. I don't know why. F sharp minor. You might play it like that. That's a B minor. Again, you might bar it like that, but I do like that. Back to an F sharp minor. Then to E minor. To an A. Again, that maybe it's an A7, but I played it as another one of those. Finish off the chorus here with a D. The whole thing starts over at the beginning, basically, or the beginning of the vocal, not the beginning of the intro. And goes through that whole progression that we just did one more time, or I don't know, for all I know it's 2 more times. And then it gets to the end with this. And ends on that. And that's all the chords to it. And there's no finger picking to it. It's all done with a pick. Capo at the 5th fret, standard tuning, and actually fairly simple. But I think that's what makes it brilliant. But for me, the money chord is that when it goes to F. That's what makes it. If you have any trouble, send me a note. But I don't think you'll find this one too difficult once you get it.